4 Thai nationals injured in accidental bombing in South Korea. 4 Thai nationals were injured in South Korea when bombs dropped by fighter jets landed in a civilian district on Thursday, according to Foreign Affairs Ministry spokesman Nakhon Ratchasima. The accident occurred during joint live-fire military exercises in Pocheon, about 40 kilometers northeast of Seoul, near the heavily militarized border with North Korea. 15 people were injured, with houses and a church damaged. Among the injured, 1 Thai national sustained injuries to the hands and legs and is receiving medical treatment at a hospital. 3 others suffered minor injuries and were sent home for recovery. South Korean authorities will cover all medical expenses, Mr. Nakhon stated. The South Korean Air Force issued an apology for the accident, stating that it would assist the injured and affected civilians. This is the first time civilians have been injured by South Korean and U.S. military exercises since the end of the Korean War. The Royal Thai Embassy has contacted the injured individuals and will closely monitor their conditions, Mr. Nakhon added. The South Korean Defense Ministry later reported that the number of injured had risen to 29, including 15 civilians, according to Reuters. DSI to limit Senate probe to money laundering allegations. The Department of Special Investigation, DSI, has decided not to investigate allegations of criminal association related to last year's Senate election but will proceed with an inquiry into money laundering allegations. A Special Cases Board, chaired by Deputy Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra, met on Thursday to discuss launching a probe into suspected election collusion. The 18-member board voted 11-4, with 3 abstentions, to investigate only money laundering claims. According to DSI findings, more than 300 million baht was allegedly spent to manipulate election votes, violating the Anti-Money Laundering Act. DSI Chief Pol Maj Uthana Preetam will now assemble a team of investigators, who will have the authority to freeze assets suspected of being linked to money laundering. If new evidence emerges pointing to criminal association, the DSI may expand the investigation. Any violations of Senate election laws will be handled separately by the Election Commission, EC. Justice Minister Pol Kaltai Sadsong, who supervises the DSI, stated that public prosecutors would work alongside investigators to ensure an efficient probe. Meanwhile, Bum Jathai Party leader Anyatan Charnverkal denied allegations that the DSI's decision was influenced by a recent meeting between party founder Nuon Chidchob and former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra. Mr. Anyatan acknowledged that the meeting took place but dismissed claims that it was related to tensions between Pheu Thai and Bum Jathai over key political issues, including charter amendments and casino projects. According to reports, the DSI's investigation may target the so-called Blue Faction, a group of senators linked to the Bum Jathai party. Thai PM unveils tourism vision at Berlin event. Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra outlined her vision to establish Thailand as a world-class tourism destination at a global travel trade show in Berlin on Wednesday. Speaking at the Amazing Thailand networking event, part of the International Tourismusbörse Berlin 2025, ITB Berlin 2025, she reaffirmed the government's commitment to heavy checkmark sustainable tourism, heavy checkmark improving infrastructure, heavy checkmark promoting Thailand's soft power, heavy checkmark ensuring visitor safety. Government spokesman Jirayu Hongsub announced that 2025 had been designated as Amazing Thailand Grand Tourism and Sports Year 2025, with tourism as a key driver of economic growth. In 2024, Thailand exceeded its 35 million visitor target, generating 47.4 billion euros, 1.7 trillion baht, equivalent to 15% of GDP. The 2025 goal is 39 million international visitors, bringing in 98 billion euros, including 10.6 million European tourists. Key measures to achieve this include Globe showing Europe-Africa easier visa procedures and exemptions for citizens of 93 countries. Police car light enhanced tourist safety and emergency response measures. Airplane infrastructure expansion, positioning Thailand as a regional aviation hub handling 250 million passengers annually. Airplane departure expanding Suvarnabhumi and Don Mueang airports. Airplane arrival upgrading Utapao, Phuket, and Chiang Mai airports. building construction, building new Andaman and Lana airports. Light bulb soft power promotion via local innovation and skilled workers. Hospital medical tourism and ecotourism development. High-speed rail project delayed by another year. The deadline for completing the first phase of the Thai-Chinese high-speed rail linking Bangkok to Nakhon Ratchasima has been extended by 1 year. The State Railway of Thailand, SRT, board approved a 350-day extension, moving the deadline from March 25, 2025, to March 10, 2026, due to land expropriation issues. According to SRT Governor Wiris Amrapal, construction was delayed because the SRT faced difficulties handing over land due to a dispute with building tenants. The issue has now been resolved, and the land should be transferred by May 13, 2025. The Bangkok-Nong Khai high-speed rail line, which will connect to China's rail network via Laos, is expected to be operational by 2030. Construction began in December 2017. But as of January 2024, the first phase progress was only 36% complete. The second phase, Nakhon Ratchasima Nong Khai, has yet to begin. Delays have been attributed to crossmark financing disputes with China, crossmark contractors facing liquidity issues, crossmark COVID-19 pandemic disruptions, crossmark controversy over Ayutthaya Station, where conservationists warned of threats to a UNESCO World Heritage Site.